Hi, this is Nadesan's maths teacher in Dagenham Park Church of England School. Today we are looking for factorising part 1, focus on the C grade work. Factorising, we done it earlier, expand and simplify, expanded brackets. The factorising opposite the expand. So, first we had to looking factorising part. You should know what the highest common factor means. I just already mentioned to you earlier, mathematics is a link. If you don't know what's the meaning of the highest common factor, and then you can't do the factorising questions, it's harder. So first I just quickly go through about the highest common factor. If you're talking about the highest common factor, let's say I'm talking about the numbers first. Just for examples, we got 4 and 8. How we can find the highest common factor? So the 4 and 8, what the factors of the 4 and 8 to go to the highest common factor here? Normally we do that. We can do the 4. What are the factors for the 4? 1, 2 and 4. 8. What are the factors for the 8? 1, 2, 4 and 8. So you have to make sure the factors of 4 is 1, because 1 times 4 you can make it 4. 2 times 2 you can make it 4. 4 times 1 you can make it 4. So the factors of 4 is 1, 2 and 4. And also the 8. The factors of 8 is 1 and then 2, because the 2 times 4 is 8. 4, because 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. Now we're looking for the highest common factor. Before we do the highest common factor, we talk about the common factors. Can you see that here? You got the 1 and 1 is the common factors between 4 and 8. Between 4 and 8, 2 also is the common factors. And also, 4 and 4 also common factors. So, we got the common factors, 1, and then 2, and then 4. So, I'll repeat again one more time. Factors of 4, 1, 2 and 4. Factors of 8, 1, 2, 4 and 8. Now we're looking between 4 and 8, what are the common factors? The common factors are 1, 2 and 4. But between 1, 2 and 4, what we're looking, which one is the highest one? Which one is the highest number? Because the numbers are here 1, 2 and 4. What is the highest number? Is the 4. So you can figure out the highest common factor is 4. That's all. See how they're easier. Now we're looking for the letters. Let's say how to figure out the highest common factor of x and x squared. So what does x mean? There's only one x there. X squared, what is the meaning of the x squared? That x comes twice. So that means x times x. Now you can see that how many x, you can take the common just one. So your highest common factor of x and x squared is x. So you can take the one x out. So if you're talking about y to the power 3 and y to the power 5, what is the answer here? Easy way I can tell you now. How many y here? 3. How many here? 5. Which one is the lowest one? 3. So your highest common factor is y cubed. Because for the letters you can find it easier. Which one is the smallest? The power value? That's the one you have to take it out. So if you're talking about p to the power 7 and p to the power 5, that's the lowest one. So you can take that p to the power 5, you can take the common factor. Now you understand very clearly about the highest common factor. Now we are looking for the factorizing. Let's say how they make it easier. Now for examples now, factorizing 4x squared plus 10xy squared. So first we are looking for the highest common factor. We're looking for the number first. So let's say, you got the number here 4, you got the number here 10. So 4 and 10, the highest common factor is come to 2. I will explain that, how to find the highest common factor. Now we got the x squared and x means to the power 1. So x squared and x, you can take the highest common factor is x, because that's the lowest one. We got here, y squared means there's a 2y, y and y. But here there's nothing, so we can't take anything here. So there's nothing for the y here. So put the bracket now. So the 4 and 10, you took out the 2, and the x squared and x, you took the x out, and you had write here the left what we got it here from the equation. How do you figure out? Bracket means times. Opposite you think about the division. Now you think about how many 2's in 4 is 2. For the x squared you took one x out, then one x left. What is the sign? Plus. For the 10, you took 2 out, so how many 2's in 10? 5. You took x out, what left here? Y squared. So that's your answer. But can you remember, I've done it for the expand the single brackets. Now you can check your answer. How to check your answer? That's the important point. Bracket means, open the bracket means multiplication. So each time you multiply, you can check your answers now. 2 times 2 come to 4. X times x is x squared. My SNL method, sign number letter. Then you got a plus here. Then now, 2 times 5 come to 10. Then x, then y squared. So you can see that, that's your question. So once you've done your factorizing, you can double check your answer. So I'll explain to one more question. Let's say question number 2 now. Let's say this one. 15a cubed, then b squared minus 20 a squared and b to the power 3. It's very simple that. I said very clearly, you have to find the highest common factor for the number, then after the letter. So we focus on the numbers first. So you got a 15 here, you got a 20 here. So you have to make sure what is the highest common factor for the 15 and 20? That comes to 5. Then you got the letters. We got the letters here A and B. Here we got the A and B. So here we got 3 A's. Here we got 2 A's. So how many A's you can take the common from these two? You can take the 2 A's, that means A squared. Now you got the letter. So we've done this A and the A. Now the next letter is the B. Here, how many B's we got? 2. Here, how many we got? 3. So you can take the common. How many B's you can take common is come to 2 B's. That makes B squared. Then you do the bracket. So I'll repeat again one more time. First 15 and 20. That's 5 is the highest common factor. And a cubed and a squared, you can take the common a squared. Then b squared, then b to the power 3, you take the b squared is the common. Now you write the rest of that. How many 5's in 15? 3. A cubed, 3 a's. You took 2 a's out, 1 a left. You got the 2 b's, you took 2 b's out, there's no b here. What sign here? Minus. How many 5's in 24? We got the 2 a's, we took 2 a's out, so there's no any a's left here. We got 3 b's, We got 2 b's out. So how many b's left? Just only 1. So that's your answer. Then, now, you can double check your answer. How to double check your answer? 5 times 3, 15. Then a squared times a is a cube. Then b squared minus 5 times 4, 20. A squared times, there's no a, so the a squared minus b squared times b is come to b to the power 3. That's all. See how the easier. Now we're talking about where you can make a mistake. Let's have a look. Now, if any question like this, let's say, you got a question here, 20 a squared plus, and then 30 a. The people make a mistake. They got 20 and 30. They can put the highest just common factor is 5. Then they put the a is right. Then they put 4a plus 6. They can double check it as well. 5 times 4, 20a squared plus 5 times 6 is 30a. But are they done right? Not really. Can you see that? What I'm talking about? I'm talking about the highest common factor for the number. The letter you find, you done right. But I'm talking about this 5. You got the 20 here, you got 30 here. 20 and 30. Think about the highest common factor I'm talking about earlier. 20 and 30, the highest common factor should be 10, not 5. Here, people make it like this. You got a 4 and 6. You can take the 2 common again. Then 5a, you take the 2 common again. Then what left here? 2a plus 3, and thus gives 10a, then 2a plus 3. If you've done like this, you're fine. But if you leave the answer like this, then you lose your marks. But that's why I said very clearly where you can make the mistake. That's important, guys. Where you can make a mistake, how you can stop your mistake. Then you can make it maths anything is easier. Because the factorizing part, the people make a big mistake for this type of questions, the highest common factor. So I said very clearly how to find the highest common factor 20 and 30, and they know how to check your answer. Yes, I can double check your answer. 5 times 4, 20, a squared plus 5 times 6, 30a. Yes, I got the answer. When I double check your answer, I expand it. Yes, of course, you expand is right. But we're talking about the highest common factor. You can take a common. So, make sure when you pick the numbers, find the highest common factor properly. If you leave the answer like this, you lose your mark. Again, some people might do that. Oh yes, 4a plus 6. You can take the 2 common again. Then 2a plus 3. Then you are right. But you need more time. But how you can save your time? Instead of the one more step, if you know proper way how to find the highest common factor, you don't want to waste your time here. That's about this type of question, factorizing. So, try these questions. Off we go. Okay, now let's check your answers. First question. X cubed, you got a 3x. X, just only 1 there. There's no any number in the front, just 1. And power is also 1 as well. So how many x you can take common is x. If you take 1x out, how many x left? 2x left. 2x left. Plus, if you take x out, what number left? 1. People make a mistake. Where they can make a mistake, instead of the 1, they put 0. But I already mentioned to you how to double check your answer. If you put a 0 here, when you use 0 times x, it's come to 0. But we got the x here. So, if you make a mistake, that's why I mentioned to you very clearly how to double check your answer. So when you double check your answer, expand it. But make sure you to get the common factors properly. X times x squared is x cubed plus x times 1 is 1x. The next one, 2 and 10. The highest common factor 2 and 10 is 2. A square, you got the 2 A's, you got the 1A. How many A you take common? A. We got a B here, but there's no any B here, so you can take the common 2A. You took the 2 out. Out of 2 A's, you took 1 out, so how many A left? 1. Plus, how many 2's in 10? 5. You took the A out, so what left here? B, and that's your answer. Double check your answer. 2A times A is 2A squared, plus 2A times 5B is 2 times 5 is 10. A times B is AB. Next one, 4 and 12 is the highest common factor is 4. It's not a 2. People make a mistake. 4 and 12 is 2. I'm talking about the highest common factor. The factors of the 4 is 1, 2 and 4. Factors of the 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. You got the common factors 1, 2 and 4. Between 1, 2 and 4, we're looking for the highest one. The highest come to 4. Now, we got the x squared and x. We got the 2x. We got the 1x. You can take only 1x out. We got the 1y. Here 2y. You can take a 1y out. So, what left here? So, what left here? You took 4 out. You got a 2x. You took 1x out. So, 1 x left. Y, just you take a y out. So, the minus. How many 4's in 12 is 3. You took the x out. Instead of the 2y, you took 1 out, so 1y left. And that's your answers. You can check it. 4xy times x is 4x squared y, minus 4 times 3 is 12x, and then y squared. See how they're easier for this type of question in factorizing. I hope so. You enjoyed factorizing the part 1. And now, 100% sure about that, you can do it. Any question like this, you know how to do it, you know how to find the highest common factor, you know where you can make a mistake, you know how to double check your answer. Thanks for watching Nadesan's TV. The next one, in part 2, we are looking for some of the C and the B grade work, and then part 3, you're looking A and A star work. Thank you. See you next time. Bye now.